Steven, what's up, my man? Oh, you want to
Good.
say,
How are you?
there he is, the man, the myth, the legend. How we feeling?
Good. Well, how are you?
I cannot complain, my man. I
Good.
already been to the gym. I've been up walking around, so I'm ready to go. What about you?
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good, man. That's good. Glad to hear it. Doing well. Doing well.
Awesome. Now I know, kind of through our text message, you're in healthcare. What exactly do
Yep.
you do in healthcare?
Currently I'm in medical records, but looking to move up. So yeah.
Very cool. And you said you love your job. What do you love about it?
Just the people. I love interacting. I love helping. I love serving.
Very cool, man. And I remember you said the reason why you wanted to get on this call and talk about online coaching is to be able to help others. You said the outpouring of others. What else are we looking for? Are
Correct.
we looking for, a secondary source of income? Are we looking for more freedom, more time? What are we looking for?
It would be a combination of all three, actually.
I love it, man. Heck yeah. If we can,
Yes, sir.
if we can make some more money, impact lives, and get a little bit more flexibility, that'd be the ultimate goal, right?
Yes,
Can you
sir.
hear me
And it
okay?
will.
Perfect. Cool, man.
Yeah, I
Now,
can. Can you hear me okay?
yeah, I can. There's just a little bit of a disconnect with, I think our computers are going in and out, so it kind of lags. There's like a lag time behind it.
Yeah.
Cool,
Yeah,
man.
it's okay.
Cool, man. As far as our
Yeah.
goals, are we looking to do this like eventually full time, or did you want to do this along with your medical job?
I would probably want to do this along with my medical job and then just transfer full time. Um, so I mean, at least that's what I'm looking at right now. So
Yeah, man, 100%. Now,
yeah.
what's our financial goals? What are we trying to like? What number is going to make you feel comfortable? What are we looking to make a month?
Um, so I know within the group chat, Chad did say there's like 50 to 100K, but I would say at least 30
30K?
on a consistent basis. Yeah,
You want 30K per month? Is that the overall goal?
correct. Yes.
I love it. Cool.
Yep.
Now, industry averages for online training is 250 a month on the very low end per client, all the way up to 500 per month per client on the upper end. Okay.
Okay.
Kind of give you some context behind that. If you had, let's just say you're charging right around 400 bucks. Okay. On that
Yeah.
upper end, if you had 25 clients, that would get you 10K on a
Okay.
consistent basis, right? So 120K a
Gotcha.
year. And then from there, once we're hitting 10K on a regular basis, we then kind of start
Yeah.
fine tuning, running ads, bring on other people onto our team. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Now
Does.
30K. Why that number? What was stood out with 30K?
Uh, Usually, that's the income that I'm making right now. So if I want to be able to replace this, I have to be able to hit this every consistently. At least I would say for 6 months or more. Then I'll be like, okay, cool. Let's just
Yeah,
transition.
100%. So you're making
So
30K
yeah,
a month now?
yes, sir. No, 30. Yeah. Let me rephrase that. 30K a month.
Okay.
Let me put it
I
that
was
way.
like,
Yeah, yeah, my
no,
bad.
I
My
was like,
bad. My
man, you are
apologies.
balling out of control in medical records. Okay, so we want to get to 30K a year and then scale up, correct?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, cool. Love that,
yeah.
man. Now that you know the industry averages, best case scenario, what would you like to see yourself making?
Um, hmm, I would say more so on the high end, like 300 to 400 per every client, which
Okay.
isn't which isn't too bad. I mean, that's yeah, it's not too bad at all.
No, if you think about it, think about this, man. If someone's like, man, $400 is a lot per month, think about
Yeah,
this. It's only $100 per week, and you divide that over 7 days, it's equivalent to $14.28. Most people are spending 10 to 12 bucks just on coffee and donuts or McDonald's every day. So really, is it that
right.
much money? Not a whole
No,
lot, right?
no,
Doable.
yeah, it's not.
Cool. Let me ask you this. Do you have any current like certifications or any past history with training?
Yeah, I do. I actually have a ACE certification, and I I believe I do have some things in sports nutrition as well. So
Very
yeah,
cool, man.
yeah,
We're actually, ACE actually backs us. So for, if you went through this course, this would be continuing
yeah,
education credits for you.
yeah.
Yeah, very
Awesome,
cool, man.
awesome.
Now, have you trained any clients yet?
I trained people back in college. I trained at least two or three consistently, and they did get proper results. And I did train myself consistently. So yeah,
That counts,
yeah,
man. That counts. Cool.
yeah,
Now,
yeah.
what do you feel like is going to be the biggest challenge to really get this thing to become a reality for you?
Uh just having the proper roadmap and seeing where and what we can do um going forward. Because I tried to start this before, like posting, doing this, doing that. And for me, I'm not necessarily a sales guy. So I'm not like very aggressive as a person or a personality. So it's for me, it's more so about conversation and seeing where people are at and then seeing if I can help and then going from there. Because I'm not really going to force somebody to do something if they don't want to do
For sure. For sure. So
So
it kind of sounds like we're kind of in our first few steps, like the initial steps to really get going as far as this space, kind of new for us. And we're really looking for extra help for like the
correct.
sales, the marketing, and really like that lead generation. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And then it sounds like what you're looking for from a guidance or from a mentor is
yeah,
guidance, a structured game plan where you can just follow it, follow the processes and execute. Is
yeah.
that right?
Exactly. Yes, sir.
All right,
Yes,
man,
sir.
we're in a good spot. Cool. Now you had mentioned you've already tried posting before. You obviously got
Yeah.
certified. Anything else that you've looked into as far as have you done extra research on online training before?
Just that's basically about it. I mean, it seems that a lot of people in the space specifically just end up posting a bunch of workout stuff and nutrition stuff. So I'm just like, okay, great, cool. Yeah, duh, anybody can follow that.
Yeah, so we'll show you
Yeah,
very specific strategies and resources as far as what type of content to post. So, there obviously there's going to be a level
yeah,
of posting videos to show you're an expert in the field, but also we want to post, have
yeah,
call to actions. We want to have cross pollination where we're partnering with other
right.
coaches. We're going to give you a multitude of different
Okay,
resources to bring people together. And then we track that through data
gotcha,
analytics to make sure we're kind of figuring out which one's really hitting, which one's not. Cool.
gotcha. Yeah,
Now, where would you like
makes
to see
sense.
yourself differently in the next 4 to 6 months than where you're currently at?
Um, hmm. What does that mean? Income wise or just personally,
Just
professionally?
Yeah, all of that in general. How would you like to see yourself? How would your life like to be different? If you could make anything a change between now and 4 to 6 months, what would that look like for you?
Oh, okay, got you. Definitely being able to give back more so to my community here in the Virgin Islands, for sure. And just being able to live as well. A little bit better lifestyle than I'm living right now. So yeah,
Yeah, give me some
because
context if you don't
I'm
mind.
very focused on. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. You're good.
Give
My
me
bad.
a little bit of context on what you mean, like you'd like a better lifestyle. What does that look like right now?
Um, so in essence, having more location security because specifically in the Virgin Islands, we don't really have like quality apartments. So like, like finding quality apartments and then just like talking to deal like I'm very business minded. So like, talking about real estate with people and then, going into that and you know, so it's just like it's understanding that one offshoot of what I want to do will lead into other offshoots.
So sounds
So
like more opportunity. We're looking for more opportunity to expand, right?
correct. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. For
Totally
sure.
get that. Now,
Yeah.
outside of that, like what
Yeah.
do you feel like you really need outside of like maybe the guidance and the step-by-step plan? What else do you feel like could be beneficial for you from a business coach to make you feel really successful?
Um, just bouncing ideas and questions off of the person. That's really it. And then just having like a set meeting time if necessary, like for us to meet and then for me to just blast questions.
100%. So this is the beauty behind this. You'll actually have an assigned one-on-one coach the entire
Okay,
enrollment period. And that
that's cool.
individual is someone that completed both the 10K accelerator and the mastery level. So they have a 6 or 7 figure business based off of our
Right.
course. They're battle tested. So it'll be the perfect ideal person to make sure we're guiding you in the right direction. So you're always staying accountable and moving you closer to your goals. Does that make sense?
Gotcha. Yeah, for sure.
Cool, man. What do you, as
Sure.
far as a priority, right? Like I know that the
Yeah.
main thing for you is like impacting others, right? How
Yeah,
much of
for
our
sure.
priorities, how much of this is a priority for you right now from like a 1 to a 10? Like a 1, it's not a big deal. And 10, it's, hey, I'm destined for this. I got to make this happen.
I would say definitely like an 8 to a 10 for sure. Because because life is about relationships and life is about people. So
I love that, man.
yeah. Yeah.
All right. If you see me looking down, I'm taking notes. I'm old school. I have a pen and a pad. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. We're going to go over a brief overview of what we actually have to offer, and then we'll deep dive into our actual modules. Cool?
Okay, yeah, sure.
All right. Let me know when you can see my screen.
All right, I will. Okay, I can see your screen.
Beautiful. So as you know, we're the Next Level Coaching Academy. This is a big deal. We're actually accredited through the Better Business Bureau. We got a quality rating of an A and a possible A+, which means we're solidified in this space. And we're also backed by 3 of the largest certification companies in the world, ACE, NASM, and ISSA. So for you, this will be 8 continuing education credits for you.
Yeah.
On the success ladder, we've got 2 tiers. We've got 10K Accelerator, we've got Mastery Level Coach. Now, 10K Accelerator is great for an individual such as yourself who's looking to transition from that 9 to 5 and become more an online coach. The information this course gives from 0 up to 10K per month in as little as 4 months. Now, Mastery levels for individuals. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can. You're good. You're good.
Okay, cool. Hey, really quick.
You're good.
You said you can hear me okay?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
You go ahead and clear.
Drugs in the hallway.
All right, now mastery levels for individuals who are already hitting 10K a month on a regular basis, but their main focal point is to eventually get to 100K per month so they can move away from like the coaching aspect and become more of a CEO of their own program. All right. Now, 10K Accelerator is broken down into 4 phases. Okay. First, we want to do is get you your first couple clients right out the gate. Once we do that, we'll establish a solid business foundation. We're going to teach you how to generate leads organically utilizing AI technology, and we'll even develop sales and retention strategies to help you reach, sustain, and surpass 10K per month.
Yeah.
As far as the support side of things go, you're going to have assigned one-on-one coaches we discussed. You have one-on-one coaching calls every 2 weeks to revisit the game plan, make any changes, receive feedback, and then get very specific instructions on what you execute. Outside of that, you'll also have your own sales coach as well. So this will help you to create a larger return of investment and really help you lock down that lead and make sure that we're really teaching you strategies to like enhance your sales skills. Then 5 times a week, we'll have group support calls that accommodate a 9 to 5. And then you'll have 24/5 tech support with your coach. So outside of those game planning calls, you can text your coach as much as you'd like. They're contractually obligated to answer all of your questions. Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
Cool. Outside of that, we understand that becoming a fitness entrepreneur is exciting, but it's also overwhelming at times. So we've created the Zenpreneur method. We help with weekly mindset calls, breath work, meditation sessions, even journaling to ensure you're in a good headspace to move forward with your business. As far as the resources go, you'll have the course curriculum. You'll have the Zenpreneur method we just got done discussing. We'll even give you agency outsourcing options when you're ready to make specific enhancements to your program. And we do offer an optional certification, which you wouldn't need because you already have multiple ones already. Any questions on that so far?
No.
Cool. Now, this is the secret sauce on how we get you from 0 to 10K. All right, 4 phases. Act first. What does that mean? It means we're going to launch our business. We're going to announce to the world who we are and what we're about. And we're going to use very specific strategies to get your first couple clients. Then we'll actually move into setting up your back end administration systems. We're gonna make sure your business is legal. We're also gonna identify what problem we solve for individuals. Based upon that, we'll create our offer and pricing. So these first 2 phases will be done within that first month to month and a half.
Yep.
The remaining of the time will be in phase 3 and phase 4. So phase 3, organic marketing. We're gonna teach you how to utilize AI technology to enhance this. We'll also teach you how to generate leads with NLCA's community lead gen method, which we use WhatsApp group. And we'll also teach you
Yeah.
sales funnel creations to close down deals more efficiently. Phase 4 is going to be like the fine tuning of everything. We're going to maximize your sales capability, have you closing down calls at a 40% clip or greater. We're going to really focus on delivery systems, but have an emphasis on customer support and client retention. Any questions on that so far?
Nope. Everything's good.
Good to go?
Yep.
All right,
good to
cool.
go.
This is the actual course itself. There's going to be 32 modules. Each module will have an overview link that you can read. It'll also be associated with videos. Both the reading material and the videos are tutorial style, so you always know exactly what to do, okay? First thing we want to do is help you become a full-time coach. We're going to implement specific strategies right out the gate to get you your first couple clients, okay? So the cool thing about this is the resources we give you, the majority of them are already done for you, so we're more efficient with our time. We'll then move into the Accelerator directory. I want you to view this as onboarding material. It'll help
Mhm.
you become a better student. It really shows you how to maximize the program to its fullest capacity. From there, we're going to move into the roadmap. This is going to be broken down into 2 phases. What do we need to get from 0 to 5K? And what do we need to do to get from 5 to 10K? So there's
Yeah.
videos, and you'll always know exactly what to do. From there, we'll move into the mindset and lifestyle module. Based upon your specific goals, we'll create daily routines to make sure you're on pace for that. We'll also make sure that you're always in a good headspace to move forward with your business despite anxiety, fear of failure, things of that nature.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good, man. Hey, did you want me to, can you see my screen okay?
Yeah, I can.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
you're good.
I want to make sure you're solid still, man. Let me go back to
Yeah.
sharing my screen.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, 100%, brother. All right, now from here, we're going to go into the top 10 struggles that fitness entrepreneurs will face, but we've also provided solutions to all this
Yeah.
as well, okay? From there, we're going to move into
Mhm.
the administration systems and Chat GPT. Have you heard of Chat GPT?
Yep, I have. I've not used it
Beautiful.
though.
Yeah, so Chat GPT is like Google on steroids. It's a high power virtual assistant essentially, right? So we can
Okay.
utilize this to be more efficient with our time. We can create SOPs, content ideas. We can even streamline our workouts and our nutrition with it. Then we'll set up all your backend administration systems. We'll show you how to set up payments such as Waiver, Stripe, DocuSign for client agreements, Typeform and Calendly for people to book calls. And then we even have applications you can utilize to load up all of your programming, all of your nutrition into one spot.
Yeah. Sure.
To make it more efficient. Then we'll do the same thing for your financial systems. We're going to help you set up your LLC, get your employment identification number, when to open up a business bank account, when to pay quarterly taxes, when to pay yourself, examples of business write-offs, business liability insurance, health insurance, you name it, we deep dive into it. Now, the cool thing about this is we can actually help set up your LLC in a matter of a couple hours versus a matter of a couple of weeks. We're partnered with Taylor Brands, which is an AI company, and this streamlines that whole process. So you can have it done in a matter of a couple minutes versus a couple weeks.
Oh, wow.
From there, we're going to move into target setting. We're going to create your 3-year vision, your 1-year vision, your 3-month vision. We're going to deep dive into your very specific goals. And then from there, we're going to move into identifying your ideal challenge. What problem does your program solve for individuals? Based upon that, we'll create our offer and pricing. It's going to be a more do it for you, do it with you, or do it yourself program. The more that you do for individuals, the higher the ticket offer. That high ticket offer will be established upon your overall length of terms. So we'll help with the structure of your pricing. We'll even teach you how to create downsells and discounts when applicable as well. From there, we'll move into organic marketing. We're going to show you how to market without having to come out of pocket for a lot of things. But more importantly, we're going to show you how to do 1 hour's worth of work and get 14 different pieces of content created out of just that 1 hour. Okay. So again, maximizing your time, making it more convenient for you. We'll show you how to set up YouTube and podcasts because we want to expand your message. We want more people to understand who you are and what you're about. And then we'll show you how to market for all things Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So it's more than just random posting. It's very specific strategies and resources that we utilize. So all things Facebook or all things Instagram, all things Facebook related as well, all the way down to the hashtag
Right.
use. Okay. And we'll even show you how to maximize all things TikTok related as well to really expand that reach. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
From there, we're going to move into content creation made easy. We're going to introduce you to Canva and Canva Pro, as well as Microsoft Designer. We want to make sure that we streamline this process to make your page look more aesthetically pleasing. It's great for organization. It's kind of like, we want you to think of your social media as like a storefront. So you're out shopping, something attracts you to want to go into that store. We essentially want that same feel as individuals walk by your
Right.
Instagram page or they're surfing the internet.
Right.
From there, we move into the 10K lead generation framework. We believe there's 3 different ways to do this. The first of which is what we call earned media. I want you to think of this as people coming specifically to you or inbound marketing. First, we'll teach you why it's important to set up a WhatsApp group, how to set it up, and how it will benefit you. From there, we'll give you specific resources and strategies to draw people to you. Okay. Now, the opposite of that is going to be what we call conversation calls. So this would be considered like outbound marketing or you reaching out to individuals first. We'll give you specific scripts. We're going to give you conversation call examples, but more importantly, we're going to show you where to find all these leads on all 3 platforms and how to build and nurture these relationships. And now that we have that WhatsApp set up, we can now focus on how we can make this a more intimate conversation. So that way there's more trust built. This WhatsApp conversation will be taking place with other clients that you already serve. So they'll have an opportunity to talk with people that really like who you are and what you're about. So by the time they get to that sales call, it's a much more warmer feeling. Okay. From there, we're going to move into the sales overview and we have referral strategy. This is the easiest way to grow your business. Friends, families, coworkers talking about how amazing you are. We'll give you resources and strategies to incentivize people to bring you more referrals without actually having to ask. Then we'll move into, this is going to be your bottleneck right here. You mentioned sales. Okay. We're going to show you how to maximize your sales capabilities so we can set up 2 types of phone calls. The first is a meet and greet. It's kind of like a screening call. It's like a 10 to 15 minute phone call to figure out, do you really want to work with this person and can you actually solve their
problem?
problem? So we'll give you examples for that. And then that will lead us into the closing call. This is where we're trying to lock down that lead and turn them into a client. We'll give you specific scripts. We'll give you our entire objection handling web. We'll teach you how to create downsells and discounts. Also creating financing options will be a game changer for people who normally couldn't afford it. And then we'll show you how to lock down that lead once and for all. Once we lock down that lead, we want to go back and we want to track all this. We want to track how many calls were booked, how many showed, how many closed. We want to make sure there's predictable data every single month. So we'll give you resources to how to do that more efficiently. Okay. Now, objection handling. This is going to be all the excuses that people are going to give you as to why they can't start your program. We give you over 30 different examples that you will see time and time again. The more we can familiarize ourselves with these, the easier it is to handle these objections on that closing call and really explain to people why it's so important for them to start your program. Then we'll move into the client onboarding process. This is the first 30 days in your program. So we want to make sure this is a special moment. There's no buyer's remorse. This is where expectations and standards are created. More importantly, we want to make sure we get something tangible in their hands within that first 24 to 48 hours while you're building out their program. From there, we'll move into client delivery. This is the week-to-week process and how you deliver services. But how can we do this more efficiently? And how can we utilize ChatGPT to do a lot of the work for us? Okay. And then no matter how good of a trainer you are, coach, this is going to happen. Someone's going to ghost you. Someone's going to quit. Someone's not going to listen. Usually there's a specific reason behind that. They want more community. They want a larger community base. They might want more one-on-one touch points with you. Some of them want to be challenged. Some of them want different incentives. So we provide resources and opportunities to provide that for them to get them to execute at a higher level. Okay. All right, moving down, we have customer support, the not so fun side of things, cancellations, refund requests. How do we mitigate these issues for the upcoming months? How do we track it? And then from there, we have retention. We want to keep people for long periods of time, but we want to advance them to higher levels of our programming. So we'll give you specific strategies and resources in order to do so. All right, quick recap and we'll answer any questions you got. Cool?
All right.
Cool. It's a 4-month program. You'll have a customized game planning call. You'll have that one-on-one coach the entire 4 months. You'll have one-on-one coaching calls every 2 weeks. You'll have a sales coach. You'll have the Facebook community CEO trainings, 5 times a week of group support calls, 24/5 tech support, and the business course curriculum. Is there anything at all you feel like we're missing?
No, not at all.
All right. How do we feel? Do we like it? Do we love it? Do we hate it?
Sounds very exciting and enticing.
Very cool, man. Did you get a chance to check out any testimonials?
Yeah, I did actually.
Beautiful. Let's go skip over to the client averages really quick. Okay. So this is pretty cool. 73% of our students sign their client in month 1. On average, it takes people just 1 week to do so. So cool stat here. The individuals that sign their client in month 1, by the end of month 4, are averaging over 8K per month. The individuals that don't sign their client in month 1, but by the end of month 4 are averaging 6,500. So just to be a basic mediocre student, you could expect to make 6,500 all the way up to 8K, just the average numbers. Okay. Now,
Okay.
this is cool too. Of the students who stay with us 12 months, they have 97 clients on their roster on average. So those individuals, those
Wow.
97 clients are averaging 366,000 per year.
Wow.
Now, this one made me think of you. On average, it takes people just 10.6 weeks to quit their job to go full-time on their online fitness business. So just under 90 days, you could be doing this thing full-time if you really lock down and make this a priority. And then our students are grading the program a 4.5 out of 5 on average, which means they're getting massive results for their respectful businesses. Any questions on that?
No.
How do we feel about the averages?
That sounds pretty solid and sounds like you guys can deliver that. So
Yeah,
yeah.
100%, brother. Did you get a chance to hear about our 3 times the investment guarantee?
Yeah, I heard that as well.
Okay, cool. So just to give you some context behind that, essentially what we're saying, a lot of companies will have a money back guarantee. We have a 3 times your investment guarantee, or you get your money back. So in order to be eligible, you have to attend your game planning call, pretty standard. You have to attend all of your one-on-one coaching calls, which is 2 per month, 1 support call each week, charge at least the bare minimum suggested prices of $250 per month, hopefully more than that, right?
Yeah.
Not be late, not have any late payments, and run a scholarship strategy within that first 90 days. If you do all that, you show up and you follow exactly to a T what we have laid out for you, we're guaranteeing you'll 3 times what you put in. Does that give you a little bit more confidence?
Okay, I understand what you're talking about. I get it.
Yeah.
But I don't see so through all of this presentation, which is great, we haven't gotten to the price of the program yet.
Yep, that's what we're about to move to next, my man. Yep, we're going to move that to that next. That's kind of just setting up for that. Okay? So there's going to be a payment plan, and then there'll be a paid in full option. A payment plan means we put down a down payment, we spread the rest out over 4 months. Okay, paid in full just means we pay the whole thing up front. We save a significant amount of money. Now, no matter where you're at financially, we do have financing options and extended payment plans. So if this is a priority like you say it is, I definitely have an option for you. Cool?
Okay.
All right. So before we dive in, because that's the next thing, I want you to remind me what online coaching is going to give to you as an individual.
Okay. Okay, I see what you did there. Okay. It's going to give me freedom, time, and availability.
I love it. What more can a man ask for, right?
Right.
All right. What's this thing going to cost us, man? It's only $100,000 in your left kidney. I'm just playing. There's a payment.
Oh, okay.
There's a payment plan of $7,000, and then there's a paid in full option of $6,200. Out of those 2, which do you think works best for you?
Neither, actually.
So a payment plan, we have financing options. If that's a little bit too high, we have extended payment plans. So what that would look like for you, we have a company called Sweet Pay, and what this allows us to do is take that $7,000 and spread it out over 12 months. The cool thing is only 5% is due. So 5% of $7,000 is $350, plus a one-time service activation fee of $59. Just to get started today would be $409. And then your monthly payments after that in another month would be equivalent to $597, which is you needing 2 clients per month. Is that something you feel like is more reasonable for you?
To be honest, it wouldn't either. And then specifically I say that because I don't have the funds and I will not be able to get the funds either. And what I won't do either is put myself into a space where I can't really pay this back. So I would just rather be upfront and honest with you rather than trying to, like yank your chain, just to be
Yeah.
honest.
No, and I appreciate your honesty, but do you feel
Yeah.
like getting out of your current circumstance to be slightly inconvenienced would be worth it if you get 3 times the amount you're currently making?
Interesting. Yes, it would, but at this current juncture, I realize that I honestly just really needed to see what the price of the program was. That's all. Because everything that you guys had laid out didn't let me know what the price of the program is. And so now, since I know the price of the program, I can make a further and informed decision going forward.
Sure. So just to give you some
Yeah,
context behind that, a lot of people
yeah,
in the space coaching programs, this is going to be
yeah.
right around the average cost on the upper end for something that kind of shows you exactly from ground zero all the way to build up, right? Because you're getting a ton of support and
Okay.
education. Now, not a lot of
Right.
companies have that type of financing options that we have available. So you had mentioned
Mhm.
earlier that this was like a level 8 of 10 of a priority. So it
Right.
feels like, do you feel like the priority went down after you saw the price?
Yeah, a little. Just to be
Okay.
honest, yes.
Yeah, totally get that because it is expensive, right?
Right.
However, if you're going to base a decision only on cost, you're going to sacrifice quality.
Mhm.
And if you go based on quality, you might be paying a higher price, right? I think that's with
Mhm.
anything, whether that's
Uh-huh.
food, a car, or a program, right? If this is going
Yeah.
to kind of guide you exactly to where you need to be
Yes.
and get you
Yeah.
out of the lifestyle that you said right now you're struggling with, again, do you
Yeah.
feel like that would be worth it?
Mhm. Okay, I see. Okay. So I see. Okay. So in essence, what you're also trying to do is walk through my sales objections, in essence, because I kind of realize that a little bit, right?
Well, yeah, so we're going over some issues that you have that are challenges, and it's my goal to help you find a solution to that. Because you can
Right.
never find a solution if you don't take action, correct?
Correct. That's correct. Yeah. That's
So if
good.
we don't
Yeah.
take action, you're going to continuously be in the same predicament, the same circumstance, right?
Right.
So you have
Yeah.
to decide if you want to be someone that takes action based upon where you see
Yeah.
yourself and your goals, or are
Mhm.
you going to be someone that
Yeah.
doesn't take action based upon your current circumstance?
Right. Right.
So
Right.
right now, as far as budgeting wise goes, what are you well, like
Yeah.
what do you typically get paid per week?
I don't feel comfortable answering that question.
Well, I'm trying to help you try to figure out how this would make sense for you. You already told me you
Right.
make 30, you told me you make 30,000 a year, right?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm already know what you make a year, and I'm not using that to use it against you. I'm trying to actually help you so we kind of see
Mhm.
how we can create something together, or we can get resourceful together. So something that'll make sense that can get you closer to your goals.
Mhm.
Usually when people are getting nervous, it's a normal feeling because it's expensive, right? Like anything over 500 to me is expensive, right? But after seeing everything, do you feel like this checks off all of your, now outside of money, okay? Do you feel like this checks off all of your boxes on what you're looking for from a mentorship?
In essence, yes, but at this current time, I'm just not able to do it. Is that okay?
Right.
And that's my decision. I'm not gonna go forward.
No, and
Um,
I totally respect that. I'm just trying to
okay.
kind of give you ideas and context for in the future on how we could possibly
Oh,
move forward for you.
okay. Okay. Sorry. Sorry.
No,
I didn't.
no, man, I'm
My bad.
100%. I'm
My bad.
100% okay with you not moving forward. I need it to make sense for you, right? I want to make sure I give you all options. So as you
Yeah.
think about it down the road, you know what to look forward to or what you need to earn in order to get started.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. I got it now.
Does that make you feel a little
Yeah.
bit better?
Yeah, I got it now. I'm sorry. Wow.
No, man, you're
I'm
totally
sorry.
fine.
I'm sorry. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So so this is basically what people charge within the industry that like regularly for programs
Yeah,
like
so
this is what
if
they
you're talking
charge?
about a sales coaching program that offers all the bells and the whistles, yeah, this is going to be
Yeah.
around the average for the upper end. Okay. So if you go to, you could go to a
Hmm.
couple other maybe companies and they might only offer one or two things. When I say one or two things, they might
Yeah.
only teach you maybe just marketing. But the problem with that is, what good is teaching you marketing if you're not able to sell, right? So you need all the
Right.
foundations built up. We're essentially an all-encompassing program. We
Yeah.
show you marketing, we show you how to set up, we show you how to attract people, how to nurture relationships. So again, these are going to be like around the average price. And honestly, we're on the lower end of those average prices.
Yeah.
What do you think about this?
Oh,
Let me ask you
wow.
this
Okay.
question. Let me ask you this
Yeah, go
question.
ahead.
Do you feel like you'd be able to execute if you had the exact game plan that I showed you laid out? If you just had the coursework and you just executed on your own based off of what I showed you?
Yeah, I think that yeah, I could be able to do that.
Yeah. So what
I
we
know that you guys can't give that out for free because that's that's your roadmap. That's that's the thing that people pay for. So I'm not expecting you to do that for me. So
No,
I
but what
get
I'm
it.
saying
It's
is
all good.
what we could do is course only, where there's not a one-on-one coach with you. It's just you'd have the outline, you'd have all these things that I just showed you, but without the coach, which means that drops it down significantly. So now that program, instead of being a $7,000 program, is now $1,997. So basically 2,000. And that way, if you do that, if you just spread that out over 4 months, so without a down payment, so like for instance, 1,997 divided by 4, that's equivalent to about 4 payments of $500. Is that something you can handle?
Interesting. Not at this current moment, no. Because I have other things to take care of right now, as well, because I'm actually in school. So that's kind of the main priority for me right now, outside of trying to do this. So yeah.
Totally get that. And
Yeah,
I admire how busy you are and how invested you are in your ongoing education. But this is
yeah,
something you could do while you're going to school. So you could actually be building a book of business and you could
yeah.
be a step closer to your goals. Do you feel like that would be worth it?
I mean, yes, it would, but with the current workload that I do have, I'm already kind of maxed out at this point. I was just honestly just trying to see what was here and what you guys offered. So that's all. I wasn't,
Okay.
you know,
No, totally appreciate that. If anything should change, I'll send
yeah,
you over a couple free resources. And then if anything should change, you feel like you're going to be,
yeah,
more keeping this more of a priority, then we can always
yeah.
set up a second call. Is that cool?
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't, oh, okay, cool. Thank you
That
so much, Jeremy. I didn't know that, people, I'm just not used to people, checking back in after like things like this are over. So I really appreciate your kindness and your gentleness even as well, because I see that as well. So,
Yeah, man,
yeah, for
100%. At the
sure.
end of the day, we want to make sure that this works for you. It's not about if it works for us. We want to make sure you're successful in it.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Cool.
Gotcha.
All right, my man. Well, if you have any other questions, shoot me a text, okay?
Yeah, of course, Jeremy. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking the time to just sit with me and talk through that presentation and just
You
answer
got
any
it, my
questions
man.
that I had. Yeah, of course. Of course.
You,
Yeah.
you got it, brother. You have a great day.
All right, you too.
All right, man. Later.